is a universal beat that connects everyone globally. Everyone shares music within. Music is life. Music is the rhythm that we feel. So maybe that's why when we hear music, it can touch us at such a deep level that we never believed possible before, because we are music. And life is music. Not sure what happened there. So that's why music is such a wonderful way to connect hearts globally, because, you know, that is life. So I don't know, did anybody have any questions they wanted to ask me today? Margaret?
I love music,
Mm.
and I like songs. And when I was 5 years old, my father used to play music on the oud, you know, and sing. I can remember all those songs, and I can sing it now.
Yeah.
And that brings you amazing empathy and connection, you know. And it's something that I cannot remember many things, but I remember all the songs. I remember all the music. It's something so good, you know. And I cry sometimes. I laugh sometimes when the music. So it's you're right. It's a very good medium,
Yeah,
and I love it.
Thank you for confirming that, because it's timeless, and it can take us back to certain places in time. It can make time stand still. So music is healing as well, and that's the power and beauty of music. So creating a song which can connect globally, you know, that's amazing.
I can just say one thing, that the House of Lords has only just passed the National Plan for Music for Every Child in February. So this is how, yes,
fantastic.
this is how serious it is. So
Yeah.
in other words, before they didn't even think that other people were human beings. That's how serious this is. And I'm on a worldwide campaign that every child in the world should have a holistic education. I've been to the Pope and the United Nations because not only should they have a holistic education, but in every town there should be what I call a community creativity center to ensure that before the politicians do. And in fact, what has happened, that now we have 1,300 hubs, family hubs being started in England, and there are 20 in Luton. So it just shows how things are changing, and just how important your song is.
Yeah, no,
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know that.
So is that everybody? Are we moving on, or do I have a...
You said why, yeah? Why music is so important. I know it is, but what's your understanding why?
Why?
Yeah, why? What's the answer to that one? That's difficult.
Because as I kind of like was trying to like illustrate, is we are made from music, our heart beats music. Life is music, so everything is music, from like the plants we have. I've seen instruments that you can listen to a flower and the music that the flower plays. So everything, all of life is music. When the music stops, life stops. So that's why music is so powerful. Yeah. Any other questions? Go back to...
My name is Aurangzeb, also, ambassador for peace for UPF from long time. Just wanted to give one example, music makes hearts together, even make enemies friends. Recently, you can see the war was going in between Pakistan and India. So you know that Indian music, Pakistan music. So beyond the, borders, as you said, and beyond the, everything. So even during the war, so people were singing songs from each other's countries. So I think the music is also like a hope. Yeah. When everything will be finished, but music will be alive. You can see that, Michael Jackson is already gone.
Yeah, I mean amazing.
But our children is singing this song. So music is, I think, in a very best way to people being together and peace. Yeah. It's really touched with the hearts. Yeah, thank you.
I mean, and every single country has their anthem as well, which is created to unite the people in solidarity. So that is like how powerful music is being utilized already within different countries as well.
The last line of my book, From Heaven, with Adam and Eve to Heaven, in other words, our true nature is pure bliss,
Yeah.
is when God's civilization understands this, they will all play their instruments together in harmony with the angels, singing and praising God.
Amen.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's wonderful. I want to join in.
Can I ask you, my name's Peter. Thank you very
Peter.
much for your work. I wanted to ask you, how do you actually go about writing a song? Do you play an instrument, or do you have an idea of a melody?
Well, the way It's Time was written, there was so much confusion and chaos going on in the world, and I just got inspired. Sometimes you have an idea pops into your head and you think, let's write a song. So I did the initial lyrics, and then I reached out to Edward on the Beyond Music website to collaborate. And then he has much more experience on musical composition, so he pulled together our ideas, and then we connected with Mina, who's a singer in Madagascar. So that's how the song evolved to where it's at the moment. Yeah, so it's kind of organic, and I guess what we really would love now is for one of those big record labels to take up the song, because they have the potential to reach, a global audience. So if any of you know any record labels you can introduce us to, please speak to me afterwards. But yeah, so that's how it was. Just ideas just popped into my head, and I wrote it down. So for the other song as well, that's how it just starts. You just have a few ideas, and then you put it on paper, and da-da. The rest is history, as they say.
My grandson is a musician, but very young, and he's doing something.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, and as they say, everything begins in the imagination. All the great inventions of the world started off as an idea in someone's mind. And one of the things promoting holistic creativity within the young is supporting and nurturing, the creative minds of the future generation, to not rely on AI, but just to go within and, create from your own imagination, because that is infinite and boundless. And that's innovation as well.
I really impressed something with your speech. One is like, you touch your heart and close your eyes, some music, listen to music, something really new. So it's really amicable. Another one you have said about that no budget, no money, and you connected with music, which is really good. If you want to do something, you can do something.
Yeah, it's
that
collaboration.
Money is not the matter. That's also is impressed me a lot. So yeah, obviously I really want to come here very often, because we are learning from a lot of things from different people, and then we got the collaborated knowledge, which is very important to understand the community. And the peace is really, we can see the different point of view of the peace, how people are thinking about peace.
Yeah.
It's really thank you so much for your, the
and
messages.
There are so many people globally who share the same, mission and vision to bring the world together in peace. So there are so many people who will collaborate, because they are all passionate about peace and harmony in the world for everyone.
And I really like that Ian, just like he said to me something for the local community, for the London. I was so glad, because I believe he's one of the very, much, dedicated person for the peace. He's working very hard. Ian, just next to me. So,
Ian.
yeah, I really like the way he expressed everything. Thank you so much, Ian.
I've heard music right across the world. First of all, come on our TV show, because then we can put you out. We've got millions of viewers.
Oh, thank you.
So that might help you in the first place. But I've experienced music right across the world, and so I was going to ask you the question, what surprises you about music? I'll give you one example. I used to work in Hawaii at one time, and I was sat on Waikiki Beach one morning, and then all of a sudden I started hearing this bagpipe music. And I'm thinking that's a really strange music to play in a Sheraton hotel on a beach. And then round the corner came this 40-piece bagpipes. They were in full Scottish outfit, and they marched up and down Waikiki Beach every Thursday afternoon. So I just wondered, what's the most surprising thing you've ever seen in music?
Oh, gosh. I don't think there's anything that's really surprising. I mean, I just love all kinds of music, so nothing's really like jumped out and surprised me as unusual yet, Ian. So maybe that's still yet to come in my life. Yeah.
I wanted to ask.
Oh, I'm not a singer, sorry. We have another song coming up later, though. So sorry.
I wanted to ask you about how the planet has a frequency, and the human body and all the cells in the body vibrate. And music, the Egyptians used music for sound healing, and many other religions as well, and beliefs. How music can, it's a fundamental to the human existence.
Yeah.
And the cells of the body. I mean, music can cure the cells of the body, can cure many things. I just want to ask if you have any views on that.
Yeah, so we did kind of like touch that at the beginning where we were listening to our heartbeat, just to illustrate how powerful and important music is. But yeah, so everything is frequency energy. So, and each object, each living thing has its own frequency. So music is currently being used for healing. I think it's been approved for even some cancer treatment. And it has been used in the past for kidney treatment, kidney stones, where if they play a certain music to the kidney stone, it will resonate and then shatters. So that's how powerful music is, within the healing process. And it's currently, there's so much research currently going on into bringing it, more into mainstream medicine as well. So the ancient Egyptians were very intelligent, highly intelligent civilization. So they tapped into this, the fact that sound is healing. And I think now, as a modern society, we're also tuning into using music, sound to heal. I mean, even if you listen to a very peaceful piece of music, it can make you feel a lot calmer. So you have it when you're doing your yoga, or you're going to the spa, or if you just want to listen to a bit of Mozart at home, it has a very soothing and calming effect on you. Just like when you're watching a horror movie, you watch the music on it, it makes you terrified and scared, and it has an impact on your whole being. And it's like your whole being can feel and sense and, get tense. So that's how powerful music is, on our personal psychology and health and well-being. And it can be used in movies for Star Trek, where you go beyond and it opens up your imagination for possibilities. And, we have music of the spheres, music of the stars that, that's being shared as well. Music of planet Earth, which is being measured. So, yeah, music is, everything. Music is life, like we said. Another one? Yeah?
I just would like to share, I don't know whether my experience is going to connect with this, but I heard somebody asking you about what surprises you. I would like to share my experience of surprise.
Yes, please.
I was once in Florence, and I was awakened by a symphony. The symphony was about 6 or 7 birds on the line just by the river. And they were singing so beautifully. I mean, they sang for about 20 minutes. So I was listening to that music, and what surprised me was that I felt very different. And I started to read a little bit about it. And I believe that when one learns to listen to music in anywhere, not just the birds or the symphony I came across with, I think that has the power of stimulate the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve has the power to connect the heart with the brain. And the beauty of all this is that it takes us away from the cognitive, from our thought, from our mind, and goes to our spiritual, where we have the ability, if we develop it, to feel, because the feeling is not in the cognitive. The feeling is in the spiritual world that we all belong to. And that's the really difference, and that's the power of music. But I think it's a habit. It's something that we need to develop, because it's not just the symphony of the birds I heard. We all carry music within us. We all carry music through our languages, and even each language is music. Mm-hmm. So it's just an invitation to try to be away from our cognitive, from our thoughts, from culture, from what else belongs to the cognitive world, whatever belongs to the cognitive world, where all our judgment is, where all our... and move on to our spiritual world, which is where the feeling belongs.
Thank you for sharing that. And actually, listening to what you were saying, Ian, I can remember one time when music had an impact. Normally, I regularly go for walks in the forest with my doggy, and there's always birds singing. But one day, we were walking, and there was silence. The birds weren't singing. The forest was incredibly still. And I thought, what's happened? Why all the birds are not singing today? So that's where there was like a lack of music for some reason. So yeah, so that hit me. That was once where music hit me, because the absence of song, bird song. Is that everyone? Yeah? Okay. Won't hog the stage any longer. I think, are we moving on to the next song, or shall I let you introduce that?
Thank you very much, Dawati, for... I would also call that a crash course, right? A round of applause, a louder one to her. From her talk, I learned that music is a gift to strangers. Strangers that might never hear the music live, and strangers that might never meet the artist, the musician, or the songwriter. And the purpose of the gift is to heal. Thank you. She has a second song. She wrote another song that was sung by Romeo. And I was opportune to ask Romeo what that song meant to him as the singer. It would be nice to hear from her what the song meant to her as the writer, but first, let's hear what the song meant to Romeo as the singer. He said the song is about unity. It's about people coming together for the greater good of all. I'm trying to look at the world where there is no prejudice. Outside my mind, I'm trying to look at the world where there's no prejudice outside my mind. Really looking into all of us. I aim to create emotional verses, a pre-chorus with tension, and a chorus able to deliver a statement without being obvious, and a variant that could elevate someone's energy. As a musician, I believe I have the responsibility to make conscious music that reflects the world and serves us all. And the title of this song is called Mother. O-N-E. Okay. The writer herself said the title is not Mother. The title is One. O-N-E. So let's listen to the song first of all, and then we'll call the writer Dawati to tell us why it's not Mother and why it's One. Over to you.
Mother, mother, I look around and all I see. Mother, mother, brother, sister. I look around, all I see. Mother, mother, brothers, sisters just like me. Mother, mother, I look around, all I see. Mother, mother, brothers, sisters just like me. Mother, mother, I see you. Mother, mother, the words are around me. I heard them bad and then again. There are things you can't explain. How could I feel this pain? How could I feel this pain? And I know this is a game. Can we all stop with the blame? One life, we're the same. One life, we're the same. My true self, I become more loving through what I've done. A better man for my son. A better man for my son. We're one, we're one, we are one. We're one, we are one. Mother, I'm working on better me. Mother, mother, trying hard for us to see. Mother, mother, 30 hands can still love. Mother, mother, and hope can lift us up above. I heard the man and then again. There are things you can't explain. How could I feel this pain? How could I feel this pain? And I know this is a game. Can we all stop with the blame? One life, we're the same. One life, we're the same. My true self, I become more loving through what I've done. A better man for my son. A better man for my son. We're one, we're one, we are one. We're one, we are one. We're one, we are one. Rise up, stand up, rise up, stand up, rise up, stand up, rise up, stand up. Raise your hands, raise your hands, raise your hands up in the air. Raise your hands, raise your hands, like you love and understand. Raise your hands, raise your hands, raise your hands up in the air. Raise your hands, raise your hands, like you love and understand. Raise your hands, raise your hands, raise your hands up in the air. Raise your hands, raise your hands, like you love and understand. We're one, we are one. We're one, we are one. Mother, mother.
Okay, at this juncture, we'll call on Sawate to tell us the story behind the song, and if we have any more questions for her, we'll seize the opportunity to do that. A round of applause as she comes on stage.
So thank you, everyone, and thank you for listening to One and its message. So initially, I wrote the lyrics for One, and then I reached out to Romeo, who was at the time busking in London, and I saw him singing Imagine, that famous song by John Lennon, online, and I thought, wow, his voice is amazing. His passion when he shared Imagine resonated and linked up with the lyrics that I wrote. But then we met up at the bookstore near Piccadilly Circus, and we worked and developed the lyrics together. So the version of the song here that you're listening to is a combination of both of our minds together to share the message of love and unity, and just to share a message where we inspire each individual who's listening to it to recognize that when we look at each other, we're all the same, we're one. We each feel happiness, we each feel sadness, we each feel fear. And when there seems to be so much fear in the world, the best way to combat fear is with love. So love, it's like you sometimes feel like you have they're the two spectrums. You have fear and you have love. And how do we unite the world? It's through love, not fear, because fear divides, love unites. And the song, as you can see, it was filmed in Portugal. So Romeo orchestrated the video with his friends in Portugal, because Romeo is actually based in Portugal, but at the time when we met to collaborate on the song, he was living in London. He was actually featured on The Voice in Portugal, so he is recognized for his talent as an artist and a singer. He produced and composed the music, so a very talented young man, and it's unfortunate he's not here with us today, because I'm sure he has a lot to share on the song and its mission as well. So I think from the video, did anybody have any questions or anything they yes? Thank you.
Love everything.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. I'm okay with that.
On film.
Yeah, I was keeping it. Anyway, love the film, love the voice, love the lyrics. What surprised me, I'm full of surprises, is the change from mother to one.
Oh no, it was always one, but I think when Sangita listened to it, maybe that came in her mind, mother. So there was never a change, it was one. So maybe it was just when it was listed as mother, but the title's one. So the essence of it is just to unite humanity in the knowledge that we are one Earth family. We're each connected, and this is our planet Earth, and it's just about reminding that we're one and the same. So in our uniqueness, we share a common humanity.
Yes, but
yeah.
And I'm using the word but we share the common humanity because we have a mother.
Yeah,
we have always been in the womb, and I was waiting for the mother.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I have a question myself.
Yes.
When you write a song, do you write it with a tune in mind, or you write it like a script, like a poem, and then who adds the tune, the melody?
Well, when I initially did the draft, it was just with the agenda in mind, the mission in mind, what message I wanted to share with the listeners. So with the words and the lyrics, the subject matter that I wanted to share. So with one, it was the subject matter of just allowing the listener to just reflect on the thought that, we each feel love, we each feel fair, we're each, human, and we're all the same. So that's So that's how I kind of jot down the ideas with the the agenda, the hidden agenda in mind.
And then who adds the melody? Who adds the tune?
So the melody and tune was Romeo. He's a musician. He composes, he produces, he sings. So he's super talented. So that's his melody. So we have him to thank for the melody.
Oh, okay.
So luckily he liked the initial idea and the mission of the song, and then he agreed to collaborate and develop and evolve.
And it turned into something
He is
beautiful.
the talented musician behind the song.
Oh yes, oh yes. Okay, you said your motive is to bring change through music. Can you share an instance where this has happened?
Well, I mean, you mentioned earlier with Michael Jackson, he did "We Are the World." I mean, that was such a powerful song, uniting, everyone globally in a mission to raise funds at the time, and that brought together artists, in the mission. So that's just one. I mean, and there's been many more where song has been a powerful impact on the world. John Lennon, yeah, Imagination, and that was the song I heard Romeo singing.
Love too.
Yeah. So there's so many songs that have had a powerful influence in the world. Is that it? I think we have.
Okay, do we have another question? Okay, we have a hand here.
Yeah, I think if you can read the first line of that song, especially when we see the word was, they also pronounce the Quran, and the small girl was also reading the Quran. And they also shown that, there is Islam, Christianism, Judaism, and everything. So everyone's talking in something. Yeah. So main thing was religiously, they was giving a message, we all are one, yes. Whatever we are religion or our background. Yeah. So I think I'm forgetting. Thank you.
I've lived the 4 world religions for 25 years, so I can't understand why people are fighting over it.
I know, it's sad, it's sad. So that's where hopefully music can touch hearts and just awaken something within the listener, just to remember, because sometimes it feels like we've forgotten that, we're all just human beings together, and we each, feel love, pain, joy, sadness, happiness. And, it's just kind of like hopefully instilling and nurturing that within, the listener's mind, and that will lead to more peace and resolution, and encourage leaders to kind of resolve conflicts through dialogue as opposed to fighting. Because dialogue is the higher way to resolve conflict, and fighting is a bit more of a primal way to resolve, I think. But,
I have a question. Where did you take that, actually that video? I want Buddha.
Come to you.
Sorry?
Buddha. The first one, the Buddha. Not monk. The statue. Where did you shoot that one? Statue and the Buddha.
That was filmed, the film was, the music video was filmed in Portugal. So Romeo is actually from Portugal. So
that Buddha was in the Portugal.
So I think that must have been somewhere in Portugal, or I don't know how all the different aspects came together in the video.
All right. So because I wonder they have a bindi on the statue. So that there are some difference on the Buddhism. So that's the reason why I noticed where really they took that statue. Yeah. Because when you put the bindi, it's come to the Sanatana. It's a Hinduism. So that's the reason why I really want to know where did you. It's Afghanistan. Obviously, they have some, but I really want to know that.
I think like the thinking behind sharing different religions is to try and illustrate that, beyond all these different, as we see, divisions, we're all like the same, we're all one.
When you speak the music, normally in the temple, the temple sound is come to the music, like, You can, wherever you go to the temples, the big temples.
Yeah, so music's used in
The
temples.
Indian temples mostly, the sound is like, almost like a music.
Yeah.
You can listen at peace and,
And that just shows
that's
how
the reason
powerful
why
it
I
is,
asked.
because within all different religions, music plays a prominent part.
Yeah.
Whether it's through mass or singing hymns or just playing the music as you're entering the temple or the place of worship, it has a very, prominent role.
I think I would like to insist with the word mother, because the word mother was sung loud more than once. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think I count the word maybe 7 times.
Oh, well, maybe that's something I can speak to Romeo about and we can think about.
Do you know that mother is also one? We have only one mother.
Yeah.
No, but let me just, so how you connect, so you didn't write the song?
I wrote the initial lyrics, yeah. But
Okay, so how did you connect mother with We Are One?
Mother was like Romeo's idea of how to share in a story fashion. It was, it's just something we can all relate to, mother. But, the title was one, but if that...
I have a lovely mother. Do you have a lovely mother?
Yes, I do.
Congratulations.
I'm very grateful to my mother for many, many reasons.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. I also have a lovely mother. And our mommy Margaret is right there.
Mommy in London.
Yes. Okay, let's seize the opportunity to ask important questions because we won't always have her. So 1 or 2 more questions and she'll be out for the next performance. 1 or 2, go in. Okay, Mommy Margaret.
I just don't want to take over. The music that I was learning when my father was playing was from an enemy nation. We were Armenians, and it is Turkish. And then my matriarch said, "No, Turkish in this house," etc. And then I told to my father, "When she's not there, I will tell you." And then you play the music. Do you see that like a child that I don't understand anything? It's still in me. So if good people to kind of work together with music, maybe I don't know what your musician is from, but anything that is good is there, because you want to show your music, your country, whatever. And if we are one world, we have to do that much more often. Yeah. That thing that came to me in the whole thing, that wherever, also like Aurangzeb said, the Indians and Pakistanis, they're about the same music, but they're Indian and they're Pakistani, and they get together. Yeah. Nobody says, "Is this Indian? Is this Pakistani?" The song is good and you sing. It's something like that. We have to do that more, in my opinion.
Yeah, and like you said, from when you were younger...
Music is the most healing, you're right.
It is. It's healing. The music heals.
Yeah.
And from when you're a young child, you can probably remember songs from your earlier days in school, and then you hear it, and it still evokes that memory.
Yes.
So there were like a lot of songs we'd sing when we were younger, which were all about camaraderie and the world, and just being happy and joyful together, and that's still in your mind. So when you hear that song again, you will remember.
We'll make a workshop for this.
For the children and the songs. Yeah. Okay, so I think I've kind of exhausted everyone.
Yeah.
So thank you.
You're a singer. You say how you feel when you sing.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the honor, Lady Margaret. Well, yes, I feel beautiful. I mean, when I was in secondary school, we were taught music, and one of the first definitions we were given was that music is a universal language.
Yes.
You don't even need to understand the language, but you could get the feeling if it's a happy song, if it's sad, if it's a dirge, if it's, you know, a love or romance. So I think that happens to me when I sing. The lyrics actually minister to me as a person. And so also I'm also careful about the kind of music I listen to and I sing. I avoid, like somebody said, when you watch a horror movie, you can even tell from the sound what somebody's going to be harmed. So I don't really listen to dark songs because I see that I really melt into music when I listen to it. And then I just wanted to say, in the 90s, as school kids, if you wanted to sound smart, you talked about disarmament. That was the in thing, you know, on the words of the United Nations and, you know, organizations like this. And recently, through somehow, I've had to be in a few meetings talking about the European budget and all that towards now. And I see and reading also on LinkedIn. And I realized that mankind, humanity, we're no longer ashamed. We're not even shy about talking about rearmament. Right now, say rearmament, the legal people are promoting how, I mean, there's just so much going on because, for instance, Ukraine is trying to accumulate about 250 million, what they call them, drones. And, you know, there's just so much money also from the coffers. When they say war chests, I'm really seeing what it means now. You know, for a long time we've used war chest for like elections, but now really the war chest is really opening so much money, even from the UK and all that, they're all building, and you know they're not ashamed. But you know, somebody mentioned "We Are the World" when we were kids. We heard that, and that song really brought peace and unity to the world. Everybody loved that song, and even Gen Zs still play that song and love it. And I'm thinking that song might have helped to touch the world about disarmament and hungry people, focus more on building people rather than destroying countries and people. So I don't know, maybe do we need to go beyond music, or what do we need to add to music to help really break? Because the Berlin Wall came down, perestroika took place, the world, we were all becoming friends. The Cold War was, you know, had come down. And it was just trendy to be friends, the whole world being a global village. Sorry. So I just want to know, is there anything that should be added to music to really cut that edge and stop the wars and fighting? Thank you.
Okay, so there was a lot of information shared there. So I'll
Sorry.
just go back to your initial comment you made about music and the impact when you're listening to horror music. And there has been research done by Dr. Masuri Emoto, where he has played various types of music to water crystals, and then if you look at it under a microscope, you can see beautiful crystal formation depending on the type of music that's been played to it, and even plants have been shown to blossom with beautiful music. With regards to the budget that's going towards war, this is happening, and from my personal perspective, what we focus our attention on, we're giving energy to. So with music, by focusing my attention on sharing positive messages of love and unity and sharing that with the world, I'm hoping that gives energy to more positiveness in the world and to more camaraderie and love and unity. So that's how, you know, that's where I have control over what's happening. I can't control what the leaders are doing with their budgets and what they're choosing to invest in, but I can, you know, try and share positive messages to lift spirits, you know, and raise, you know, raise the vibration of in a more positive way. That's, you know, that's how I've kind of tried.
Thank you, Dawati. It was wonderful. Thank you. So at the beginning, I mentioned about Little Angels, and Little Angels were founded in the mid-60s, and Korea in the mid-60s was in a terrible situation. Just finished the Korean War in 1953. So poverty, a lot of issues. But Father and Mother Moon wanted to create the Little Angels to spread both the Korean traditions and the culture to the world, to show the world, and to thank those nations who had supported South Korea in the war, following the United Nations call. And also as a peacemaking group. So if Raymond's okay, we want to show a video of when the Little Angels, I think it's in the late 90s, they go from South Korea into Pyongyang in North Korea. So you can imagine, culture reaches beyond politics, right? Culture can reach places that politicians, many other forms of parts of society can't do. So together they share the same language, they have the same historical traditions, just that there's this line across the middle of their peninsula, and it's still there. So we're going to watch this program of when they go to North Korea and they win the hearts of the people of Pyongyang. Thank you. Then the Little Angels are going to come up.
On their arrival at Pyongyang Airport in On their arrival at Pyongyang Airport in 1998, the Little Angels were welcomed by their North Korean counterparts. Sharing the same language and culture, they took each other's hands and embraced naturally. In 2000, the North Korean troops visited Seoul and were welcomed by the South Korean folk ballad. Again, they quickly became close with one another. Investing themselves totally in their art, both troops were able to open the hearts of the enemy country's audience. Especially when they sang the song of unity, audience and performers became totally one. Parting was all the sadder as they had spent wonderful days together, and they knew they might not meet again for some time. For a few days, they overcame through arts the division forced upon them 7 decades ago. Just as all mankind is united through K-pop, even if we cannot feel each other's emotions directly, we can understand and empathize with each other through art, in particular through dance, and I believe that we can become one just by communicating. After the events, we couldn't meet or keep in touch. From our first meeting to the moment.
very much.
창이가 좋아하는 랜덤 게임, 랜덤 게임, 게임 스타트. 아파트, 아파트, 아파트. 창이가 좋아하는 랜덤 게임, 랜덤 게임, 게임 스타트. 아파트, 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 아파트,
the chair of the Arts and Culture for Peace, and she organized today's program.
Wait.
Margaret and Sangita and Ian, could you come up and maybe stand in front together with the stuff? Behind? Okay. Behind? You can go behind. And Otto, Canon Otto, can you come up? Oh, sorry. Because you're the MC. Now, everyone, we want to do the choreography so that everyone can come up. But for that, we need several rows. So we have a... can the little angels... Do the little angels want to stand? Sit? Okay. You like to sit, and then a row of chairs, then someone standing behind the row of chairs, then someone on the stage. David Rennie, question of photography.
These first two here should leave. Yeah? I need to move and take the chairs.
David, do you want to take it this way or that way?
This way is the only way.
This way.
Everybody is more beautiful than each other.
So we need a row of chairs just in front of the stage. Could you 조금 앞에? Then a row of chairs here, and someone standing behind the row of chairs. Please, everyone come up.
They want these chairs in here.
So maybe, could everyone here sit on the seats? Yeah. Can would you sit down there? Everyone who's being part here. Do you want to sit in the seats? Sit in the seat.
Oh, but they
Yeah.
say people come up. Didn't they?
I'm sorry.
And why are you so shy?
Continue with the seats. Can you?
I don't want to sit.
Can you sit down? Agneta, where are you?
Oh, definitely. What did he
Sit white.
Kimchi. Yeah, mashed
I'm not shy.
Acı masası. Yeah. Sorry? David and Kyunja. Sorry. David and Kyunja. Sorry. I forgot you.
Everybody come behind and stand behind the stage. Behind the stage, everybody. Behind the stage, everybody. behind to the stage, everybody.
It's not working, right?
Some people stand on the podium, on the stage podium. Some people stand on the floor behind the seats. Everybody behind the stage. Everybody on the stage, on the stage. Some people on the stage, some people behind the chairs. Some people on the stage, some people on the chairs. Behind the seats. Behind on the stage, everybody. And then the children line up in front. The children line up in front. The children line up in front and hold your banner, spread your banner. Yes, give them the banner. Yes. No, children move backward. Children move back towards the seats. Let them move backward so they fit into the frame. Children move backward. Good. That's a perfect shot. Perfecto. At the count of 3, everybody say Inchi. Children, teach us how to say it.
소민아 더 붙어 이쪽으로 와 이쪽으로. 은설이 더. 수민이 더. 좀만 더 선물 예쁘게 드세요.
At the count of 3, everybody say kimchi. I've not counted. 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We're finally ready. 1, 2, 3, go.
We love the heart.
One more time. 1, 2, 3.
A round of applause for yourselves. Kimchi.
Hello, everyone. Downstairs, we have food for everyone, for refreshments.
Everyone downstairs.
So, we've had a wonderful time. But downstairs, we have refreshments. And then for some people, there will be some interviews.
Kimchi. Kimchi. Everybody downstairs, we have delicious food for everyone.